Do you know the price? Are you willing to pay the price? Have you paid the price? Yes, I understand you want to become a doctor, you want to become an engineer. Do you know the price to become an engineer? Do you know the price to become a doctor? Because in this art, nothing comes free. Everything has a price. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in this video, I want to begin by a very short story. Okay, there was this day when I was sitting at home. I was just lying in my bed, and my young sister, she came with her friend, and they were talking outside. So what they were talking, I was hearing. And she was in class 8 by then, class 8 term 2. So they were discussing, and the friend to my sister said that I want to become a doctor. Yes, when I grow up, I want to become a doctor. And as they were continue talking, she also said that in our school, now they were in the same school, there is that deputy head teacher is telling us that to go to school on Saturday. How can we go to school on Saturday? Saturday is a weekend. People are supposed to remain in home. Why are we going to school on Saturday? Me, I'm not going to go to school on Saturday. If you ask me any question, I'm going to let him give me permission to go back home, but I'm not going to go to school on Saturday. And as I was hearing the conversation, I said, wow, the one who want to become a doctor now cannot go to school on Saturday. It's not a Saturday full day, Saturday from morning till lunch, and you break. By the intelligence and experience I know I have today, I can tell you the truth. You cannot become a doctor by that kind of sacrifice. No. In fact, doctors are not supposed to be forced by teachers to go to school on Saturday. They're supposed to be going by themselves. Even before the teacher tells you that you're supposed to report here on Saturday for studies. So that's why I said, do you know the price? Because, okay, to make that story short and fit that story is, that lady, she never even joined high school. No, it's not something to be happy about it. But what I'm saying is, she didn't know the price to become a doctor. She thought that becoming a doctor is just by wish. No, no. I told you, there's a video I told you that in this art nothing comes easy. Everything has a price. Now we are in term 3 now. I know you have your careers that you want to do. Some of you have already chosen what you're going to study after Form 4. But my question is, do you know the minimum grade to purchase to be able to do that course? And you know the subject qualification? Because in a career, for example, let's say teaching, maybe you want to have a degree in education. Maybe you're supposed to have a C plus as mean grade, and maybe a C plus in each of your teaching subjects. Now, in other careers, there are other qualifications. Maybe there's a mean grade for the course, and the subject qualification. So the question is, do you know the qualification for the career you want to take? Now, I'm going to discuss this subject in 2 dimensions. The first one is, there are those kind of students, maybe their career require a minimum grade of, I'm just giving an example of a B plus. And for those students, they can even get an A minus. They are getting an A minus. So in the grade qualification, they're okay. But in the same career, there is subject qualification. For example, maybe we need a C plus in English. But in that A minus that the student gets, he has not reached a C plus in English. So maybe he's getting a C minus in English. Now, these are the kind of group of people that you should be very careful of, because you can get a grade that is above the minimum grade required for your career, but miss a subject combination that will cost you a lot. You can cry, you can shed tears, but I told you, in this art, tears don't solve any problem. So what I want you to do is, I want you to go back to the career you want to do after Form 4. Look on the minimum grade required. Look on the subject combination required. The subject combination that you have chosen, look on the subject grade that are required in that career. So if you want to become, let's say, a doctor, maybe you should have maybe a B plus in biology, maybe a B plus in chemistry, maybe there's a English grade they want there. So as we are running this video, I'm going to show you some of the examples of their careers with their qualification, so that you know exactly which qualification you need. So you don't get a B plus and miss a subject and miss to get a C in English, and maybe without a C you're not going to get that career. So don't cost your life. I want to be very specific to you. I'm very clear. Go back to your career. If your career is not here, go to the internet, look the subject qualification, look the main grade, so that as you are reading targeting something that you know, if I miss this thing, I'm not going to qualify. Because it is a matter of life. It is a matter of your happiness in life, that you do what you wish, not where your grade took you. Okay, the second kind of people I want to talk about here are the ones that they meet maybe the subject qualification. Maybe we need a C plus in English, they qualify for C plus in English. Maybe they want a C plus in biology, they qualify C plus in biology. But the minimum grade, mean to do the subject, maybe it is B plus, and they're not getting a B plus, they're getting a B minus. So there are those kind of people too. The career you want to get, it requires a B plus, but you are getting a B minus. But in the subject combination, you are good there. Maybe in English you are good, maybe in mathematics you are good, and maybe those are the sub qualification that they need, subject qualification. But the total mean grade, you are not qualified there. Also, that one will cost you. So that's what I'm saying. I want you to, as you are listening to this video, that the pictures that are running to show you different careers with different qualifications. If your career is not here, I know, because I cannot post all of them. Please go back to the internet, consult people who are knowledgeable to these things, and they tell you the qualifications they need, so that you don't miss your careers. Some of the people who are costed by these things, someone can get a C plus and miss, let's say, and get a C minus mathematics. Even in the university, nobody will accept you with that kind of grade, because you're not going to get the course you want. So that's what I'm telling you in this video. Be very careful of what you want to do, be very specific, and know what exactly your career wants you to get in your Kcse, so that you work towards it. And before I end this video, I want to give you a leakage. I know now in Kenya the minimum grade to join university is C plus, but there's a risk of getting a C plus. Let me tell you the truth. Don't just love when you get a C plus, because in the university, when you join Kenya universities, especially the public universities, you can join there with a C plus, but they will reject you in the course you want to do because your grade is low. Maybe they want 30 people to do psychology, and the remaining and the 29 people are having B minus, and you're having C plus. Maybe there are 35 people who applied for that psychology. 35 people applied. Maybe 33 are having B minus and above, and you're having C plus. So they're going to take the others and leave you behind. So you have to choose another one. That's what exactly happens. So you're having a C plus, but they were not going to do the course of your choice. They were going to fix you where many people don't like that course, because maybe it is not marketable, or I don't know. There's a reason. The courses, people choose courses according to their wish, according to their grade. So you can be fixed to a course that you don't want because your grade is a C plus. Because they don't leave a B plus who want to do psychology and take a C plus who want to do psychology too. That's the problem. So make sure you work above C plus. As long as the minimum qualification is C plus, pay the price and at least get a B minus and above, so that people don't kick you out of your course because they have better grade than you. So I want to wish you well. Revise. If you see this video is helpful to your friend, your colleague, please share to him or her, so that you don't miss out his careers. It is very good that you work in the place that you love, in the career that you love, because that is a matter of life, is a matter where your life will go. So thank you. Until I see in the next video, work good.